Gorge.
That's right. That's right. So I'm sorry I told you it was pictured rock at first. I know you're a little disappointed.
Kept seeing south for the longest time.
I'm like freaking hungry. Too bad you don't have any grub in here.
Oh, I got some food. You want some pizza?
You have pizza in your car?
Yeah. It's leftovers.
A Ziploc bag of pizza in your car.
That's like bacon. I can eat that for like 3 days later. It's gonna be good.
You don't have anything to drink in here, do you?
Oh, I got plenty. What are you thirsty for?
If you had a Monster, you would be the man.
Oh, I've got a Monster for you.
Are you kidding me?
Go, want a Monster?
We are good to go. So I'm going to have some pizza and a Monster while you drive. That's awesome.
You want Bud Light? You got one of those? No, just
All right. Well, we are off to the Linville Gorge. So we just left my oldest daughter's musical.
If you want this choice position, have a cherry disposition.
So we didn't leave until after that, which did awesome, Shelby. I'm incredibly proud of you. So outside of that, we are now officially heading south. Hopefully we'll get there by, what's our estimated time, 7 a.m.?
Yeah.
We ended up leaving Indiana last night at about 10:30 p.m. Drove here, got here around 6:30, was it?
Yeah, it's close to it.
Tried to get a nap in, didn't work out so well. So we just came over. We diverted plans. We were going to start on Wolf Pit trailhead, and we ended up coming over to the Spence Ridge trailhead first in hopes to have a little better day on day 2 so we can maybe enjoy Short Off Mountain a little bit more.
We're gonna go swimming today.
Yes, yeah, possibly. We hope not, because it's a little cold.
Those are empty miles and they don't count.
They don't. I think they count, dang it. I have an extra half mile. I actually left my phone on top of his car, so I had to drop my pack, run back and get it. So that was a good warm-up, is what you're calling it?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I got the blood circulating. I can tell you picked up your pace now.
We should be getting close to the river. Trails is pretty easy. It's rated moderate. I'll say that's pretty accurate. The trail itself is not hard, but it's technical, lots of roots and rocks, so it kind of slows you down a little bit watching your step.
We are trained professionals.
It's almost 11 o'clock. We've been on the trail now, what, 2 hours?
Yeah.
We just got out of the parking lot. Very slow. It's not difficult, it's more like you said, Jeremy, technical.
Yeah, yeah.
So a lot of switchbacks back and forth. You got the rocks, all the fun stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's probably what's wearing us out the most is the technical spot. Because I mean, we're both pretty tired, so you have to do a lot of thinking of where you're placing your feet, where you're placing your trekking poles. But it's beautiful area though.
Oh, amazing.
I mean,
It really is nice out here.
Alright, so what are we doing?
I got a meal I'm gonna add some water to now. I got if I can find it. Nope, pizza margarita wrap. This right here. Just add water. It takes an hour of prep time, so I'm gonna add it now, eat it later.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a good test. Last time we did this, it turned out
Horrible. Horrible.
that's an understatement.
So,
Dog food was probably better.
our very first hike, we got a cold water meal and we waited till right before we were hungry to eat it. And we just threw the water in there, give it about 15-20 minutes, and thought, yeah, we're ready to go. Yeah, it was terrible.
That was horrible.
So, little trick, when you go to do this, read the directions. It's a lifesaver.
Brought to you by Outdoor Cooking 101.
We were hiking along and we forgot to look over. Up by the rocks.
I love rocks. Not really.
So this last little stretch has been flat and soft. Yeah, this is definitely a welcome. Come on, people, really? Is that necessary? Goodness. The plan is right now, find a water source, sit down. Since we got plenty of time, we're only going to try to go another 2 or 3 miles. Enjoy lunch. And looky here, what we just walked on. Place to sit, and a little bit of a water sort. That's enough. We can dip out of that.
Yeah, we can work on
We can make that work. How's lunch sound right now?
I'm ready for a breath.
I'm sure my corn salad's ready.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I will say, 2 thumbs up on the cold corn and bean salad from Packet Gourmet.
That surprised me, I'm not gonna lie.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of spice to it.
You know, I haven't had anything bad from Packet Gourmet. I am not sponsored, or no, do I get anything from them? But I really do like their stuff. Was it you that told me about that?
Yeah.
And I love that stuff.
Yeah, it's we haven't found anything we don't like. That is for sure.
And it was hit and miss. You know, sometimes, you know, we'd find good ones. Other times they were really bad.
Oh, like the Backpacker's Pantry wasn't off.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
But
Hawk's Vittles. Remember that one?
there we are.
Yep. Pinch in trail on up that way. We are going that way. Not bad. That last mile and a half, pretty much felt normal.
Yeah.
Able to make some decent time.
Too bad. Jeremy only had to slow down a couple of times. He was running.
I'm trying to get to my spot so I can pass out.
He's getting the zone.
That is what that is.
You're getting into the zone where you're focused on.
Sometimes when you're hiking, it's like, I don't know if anybody else does this. Feel free to speak up if you do. You just get it in that rhythm. And as long as you're not constantly stopping and climbing over something. Oh, this is way cool. Little.
In the jungle,
Reminiscence of Laurel Highland. Big old rhododendron tunnel or whatever. But anyway, you get in that rhythm and you don't even think about it. You just go. So I heard about this on one of the Linville Gorge forums. It's a daffodil field, basically. It's way cool. It's pretty. They're in bloom now. I'm good. Gravity helps. Are we calling it?
What do you think?
You want to go up and see if there's another one? A little better trees? I mean, we could make it work, but no sense struggling with it. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Exactly.
We survived.
We survived. Well, what do you think?
You know what, Jeremy? I really appreciate it. I always wanted to go off grid a little bit and do some, you know, an off campsite, not
Some
planned
stealth
for
camping.
Stealth camping, and I think you nailed it. It's perfect.
Yeah, I'll give you a quick rundown. We're off of the lead mine trail by about 260 yards, I believe is what GPS said. The GPS kind of threw us off. It had us start way early than where the actual lead mine trail started, and I should have looked for the sign, I should have looked for the blue blazes, but I think we were just so tired we just kind of went with what we were told at that point. We decided, let's just get to a flat spot that we could find, camp tonight. It is probably about 5 o'clock or so. We're crashing. I think we were both done at that point. We were exhausted. So this is where we ended up. The views are not so bad. Getting up here, we came from that way. So I don't know what the trail rating is, but I think it's harder than hard. Well, we're ready to find our way off this rock.
Yep.
I think we'll do the butt scoop most of the time. What do you think?
More than likely.
Since we were doing the belly crawl up. All right.
It's a 75-degree incline.
Yeah. Yes, it was. Tell you, all that work would be for waste if we didn't enjoy this a little bit, though, this view. We're on the descent, finally. We're gonna go down to the river, hopefully get across the river without freezing to death or getting too wet.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep
Swimming.
So hopefully we get across there just fine. And then just one obstacle after that and we're in good shape for today.
Alright, brother.
Ready? Nice water shoes. Digging those, man. You don't have to worry. I might have to, mine might go flying off. Alright, I think here's where we cross.
Think, being the key word.
Think, yes. It looks shallow here, not sure on that side. We'll just go slow, check it out.
I swear it goes that direction.
That's what I'm seeing too, the rocks over there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of what I'm seeing too. And it kind of showed that the map, the zag back. You like that, zag? There you go. Because zig would be completely wrong. We already zigged and that didn't work out so well for us. Oh, there he goes. I was trying to eat my curry and I was getting attacked by 2 butterflies. They actually landed on my head. Oh, they're coming back.
The pink stars are falling. The pink stars are falling.
Okay, here's where we're at. Gained quite a bit of elevation. You see there's short off right there. So we're definitely not flying by any stretch of the imagination, but I will say we're doing better than what I thought we were going to do. I'll leave it at that, but I love the Red River Gorge, one of my favorite places ever because of the rock formations and the arches. This absolutely dwarfs the Red River Gorge. It's so cool.
brother.
Oh, look at that. The falcon's down there. Or hawk or whatever that is. That's crazy to look down on a bird.
The vulture.
Sparky said it was a vulture because he thought he was dying.
It's coming for me.
He was coming for you.
All right, let's find our campsite. I'm ready.
Let's do this.